Hello guys, how are you? We're back now, and this should be the last chapter for our lesson in C++. Okay, so as you can see here on the screen, I've already downloaded the Microsoft Visual Studio community, where you can do the same thing, okay, by using the Microsoft 365 login to download a free version, but it's not necessary. I'm just using this today so that I can show you how you can use C++ to basically write external files, which means saving your data into secondary repository, okay, rather than random access. Okay, all this while you do programming, every variable, every data that you save, they're all being saved only in random access, which means once the program is done, and then that's it. Okay, you would not have any recall of the data. But then we will today learn how to write simple codes to write data into permanent secondary storage file. Okay, right? You can also do this with online JDB. It's just that in online JDB you will have a simulated file rather than a real file. But I will also show you how you can practice using online JDB, no problem at all. But for you to have a better view, we will have a look at how we can use Visual Studio to basically write a real file. As you can see, I've already created a workspace with Visual Studio where the folder is being saved on my desktop. Okay, as you can see here, right? File example, and this is my workspace, right? File example, and this is basically all the files that I have in C++, right? So I'm going to show you how it is to be done. Before that, let's review a little bit on what the chapter is all about. Module 8, as you can see, is called File-Oriented Input-Output. You will learn about I/O, but most importantly, you can read through this slide, where I believe everything is quite easy to understand. But the most important thing for you to know is what fstream is all about and what are the file modes that you can use. Particularly, I will be choosing a few here to use, like out, app, append, okay, and how do we read from the files, okay, and you can have file open mode and all these things, right? Okay, so without further ado, okay, let's go straight to program. Okay, the rest you can basically read from this slide, but I'm going to show you the real example that will be beneficial for you when you use it. Okay, as usual, we'll start with hash include, right, IO stream. Okay, and this time I'm going to include something that is new to you, which is what we call the fstream. As you can see from our slides here, okay, you can see the hierarchy of the fstream here. Okay, we have input output stream, we have input stream, we have output stream, we have input file stream, okay, we have output file stream, we have input output stream, and we have fstream, okay, which is the combination of input output file stream and output file stream. Okay, right, so I have fstream here, which I can use for everything that I'll be needing. Okay, of course the namespace that we will be using is using namespace standard, right? Okay, every program will start with the main, and because I'm using Visual Studio, now I can use void main, but I think I'll still stick to the original plan, which is using integer, because I'm going to like show you an example in online JDB later on. Okay, all right, so I have integer main here. Okay, now assuming I have a string of words, or maybe let's try integer first. I will have integer, right? Okay, numbers, and let's say the numbers of arrays, I have maybe 5 numbers. Okay, and the numbers will be maybe 10, 4, 5, 2, and 1. All right, and these are the numbers that I would like to save into an external file. Okay, external file. So I have these 5 numbers. Okay, for me to create a program that will allow me to write into an external file, what I'll do is first I have to create an object out of of string. So the class is ofstream. Okay, let's say I name this output, or maybe write. I will call the object write to file. Oops, sorry. Maybe some other name will be appropriate. Maybe I'll just put out. Okay, ostream out. Okay, and I would like to create a new file. Okay, of type txt. Maybe I'll call it my file. Okay, .txt. Okay, and semicolon. Okay, and because I'm using integer main, let's have a return 0. Right, ostream out my file txt. Remember, I have a class called ofstream, the object, and it has a constructor where I can send over a text file, and this is the name of the text file that I would like to create. Okay, bear in mind, if I show you the folder of my project just now, this is file example. This is the name of this workspace, right? Okay, and in file example, you have all these files. Okay, file example, VCX project, filters user, blah blah blah. Remember, there are 5. You have a debug file. Okay, folder, you have file example, blah blah blah, and you have all this. Just remember this. Okay, you have 1 2 3 4 5. This is for you to see. Later on, you will see my file.txt appearing here. Okay, after I run the program. So I have ofstream out my file.txt, and next let's use a loop. Okay, for integer I equals to 0, I lesser than 5, since I have 5 values, and I plus plus. Okay, and here what I'm going to do is right, I'm going to use the object out. Okay, and directly, I'll be sending num, I starting from 10, which is 0. I equals to 0, right? And I will put maybe an end line, so that I'll put one number, the next line the other number, the next line the other number, and next line the other number. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to use out dot close. Means I'm going to close, delete this basically object. Out dot close. Sorry, there should be a bracket here. Out dot close, right? And that's it. It's very simple. Let's run this program, and I'll show you how the file appears. This is the project. And this is the folder of file that I'm showing you. See here, and I'm going to run this program. Debug, start without debugging, and I'll run the file, and as you can see, right, can you see that? My file has been created, and what would I see in this file? 10 4 5 2 1, which is exactly the number that I would like to store. Right? So this is when we would like to output to the new file. I'll continue in the next video on how we can actually use more functionalities with this. I'll see you in the next video.